Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm still playing in this art journal that I would like to finish and put in my shop. Like I said, I have a couple of things already that I've drawn or played with in here. And we made this little folio last time. I'll do a complete flip when I'm done. But one of the things that I wanted to do with the journal is I want to try and tame down some of these florals. I mean, I think they're absolutely beautiful, but I find that I want it to have more of this kind of a look, this sort of this look, and that's why I've done this sort of thing with the Tim Holtz. Just give it a little bit more, I don't know, a little less vibrancy, if you will. So what I want to try and do is just cover and enhance some of these pages, these first pages. So I'm going to start with this one, and I thought it might be fun to do a bit of a flip in here. And I want to cover this floral, and I'm just thinking, I have this very, very old paper. Yeah, okay. I think what I'll do is I'll try and, gosh, what's the height? Let's just judge. Oh, it's 7.5, isn't it? We've already determined that. So if I cut off the bottom here, I'm just going to cut off the bottom of the page, and then we'll see how much I have to also take off the top, rather than measuring it. I'm just going to, I just like the idea of having this very old vintage page. So it's about 1/4 inch. Apologies, everything is very, very close today. I don't have my ruler really handy. So, okay, that looks about right. And if I cut off this edge here, I'm going to keep this paper. This is all rag paper, and it will make it so that I can use that for other things. So we're going to go to there, and I think just at this other part of this white. So I'm just going to cut that off as well. There's a little something in the paper there, so I'll keep all of these scraps because those will be fantastic for other uses. I'm just going to move that out of the way. So let me just see, is this going to fit? Yeah, it's going to fit here just perfectly. And right away, that's going to give it a new lease on life. Certainly tame down all of the floral. So I'm going to take my art glitter glue, and I'm going to go fairly close to the edge there. And I'm just going to do about half at a time because I find this glue, it dries so quickly. You could use glue stick for this. It might make your page warp a tiny bit, but you could definitely use glue stick. So I'm just going to put that right in there, like so. Excellent. So there's no reason why you can't, if you make a journal or buy a journal or your tastes change, there's no reason why you can't reinvent the page, what you've already done or what you've gotten from someone else, to update it. The trick is to do it in a way that it's going to make it something that you're happy with, or that you're more likely to use. I noticed I got a little bit right there. Okay. So I'm happy with that. That provides a nice base page, and the other side of that is gray, and I don't mind that. Let me see, what do I want to do? I was thinking, I've got an envelope here. We could put a flip on there, like that, on the front page, and I think that would be fun. So what I want to do, I think, is I want to cover that. Just a second. I'm going to cut this because I don't need this part of the flip to be that wide. So I'm just going to cut it to about 1 inch. Take the paper off. And let's see, what do I have for some papers here? I have some bits from Rachel that I really like. I like that rose. I kind of like that rose to be on the front. So I'm going to try and just cut down this edge and cut down this edge. Okay. And oops, I want it to be here. And I think I'll just have it so that it goes over the side a little bit. So I'm going to cut, where did I put my cutter? Oh, here it is. I'm just going to cut this a little wider than what I need. There we go. Because I'll fold it over the side. There we go. Just keep that piece of paper. Now, how tall is this? Let's just... I'm just going to fold that down like that. So that gives me an idea of what I need to cut off so that I have it the right height. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're well. Once again, I really appreciate the support for my recent videos. Well, for all my videos, really. So, I want to put this here. Oh, okay, that'll be perfect. And then we'll fold it over. So I'm just going to hold on to this while I apply some glue. So what are you guys working on? I just like getting this journal to a point where I'm really happy to share it. Oops. I'm just lining that up there. Beautiful paper. Just stunning paper. And then I can just fold it over the edge and I can put something else on the back if I want it. Put my glue on here. So yeah, I'll be doing a couple more videos, I think, of just doing some more things in this journal to get it ready. Okay, let's use, I've got this paper as well, just the leftover piece for some other projects. And this is another piece of Rachel's. I think these are her, they're certainly Italian papers. I think it's one of her Italian papers. No, it's the French Chateau, I think. Yeah, French Chateau. I think it would be nice to have that pretty picture here at the bottom. So once again, I'm just going to fold this over like that. So then I know where I need to cut. This saves me from having to measure at the moment. You could collage all of this, of course. And I apologize if that's really noisy for you. Okay. And how wide is that? Just 1 second. 4.5. Okay, so I'll just cut this to 4.5. And then we'll be moving. So, sorry, let me get this out of the way. So pretty. Okay. So I'm going to just adhere this here. It's a little wider than I need it. I'm going to take a little tiny bit off again, just because I don't need it to be as wide because I've got where I folded it over. And this just makes it so that I will not have it go right into the corner. Okay, let's just see. shadow coming from behind me. Okay, here we go. All right, let's do this. So what I'm going to do is put glue, making sure I don't have any glue in the opening of the envelope there. And I'm just going to take my glue, I think it's going to come to about here, and just cover it. And then I just do a little line there, so that will close the envelope on this side. Okay, there we go. There we go. Just like that. And see if I have any spots that I need to trim. I went over the edge a tiny bit. So I'm just going to take this and trim it. Making sure not to cut into the envelope. All right. So I do know that I want this edge to be open on the envelope. So I'm going to take this into my cutter again, and I'm just going to take a tiny bit off the edge. Going through a few thicknesses there, so it's decided, you know, it was going to push back. And so now it's open. I love these brown envelopes. And I'm actually going to put a little divot here. I'm going to try to. It's pretty thick. So what that's going to do is at least give me an idea of where the divot would be, or the notch. And then I'm just going to follow where it started to cut. There we go. There we go. And just kind of fix it a little bit there. There we go. Okay. So that is our, oh, okay. This is coming together well. Very happy with this. So I'm going to set this on here. Glue that on the back. I don't know, it just, for me, it feels like it's a little, just a little prettier. Okay, so we're going to take this. I'll do this so that you can see what I'm doing, I hope. Take this and butt that up, and then push this over like that. So now we have an envelope here that is a flip with a stunning image on the front. Still have roses, but it's just, you know, a much more subdued version. Now here it would be fun to put a little bit of paper. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tear this down like this. And this was off of the piece of the paper that we put on the envelope. And if we sit that there, that's just going to look pretty. The yellow's playing well with the yellow coneflower. So I'm just going to put my glue on here. And get that done. So yeah, we had some snow overnight, and then today we have rain. It's been, it can't make up its mind. But I gotta tell you, I'll take rain over snow this time of year, any time. So look, that just finishes that off. It looks like it's purposeful. It's meant to be there. We've got this. We could put a tag in there. Okay. And we may need to do something with this. It might be a little too plain for us, but no worries. Let's see about a card though. See about making a card for in here. Let's see. I've got some cardstock that I was using for circles for another project. How are we? Okay, that's a bit too long. Cut this off. Let's see if this is gonna. Okay, that will fit in there nicely. Great. Okay. Now let's see. What do we want to put on there? So we've got the card. I'll just move this up a little bit so I have the card so we can work on it. Let's see. Oh, I have some paper here. This is some vintage paper. It's got some poems on it, which I think are beautiful. But why don't we put that on the page, and then we can, from there, we can look at decorating it. So I'm just going to put glue here. Art glitter glue. I don't use art glitter glue for everything. I do a lot in my videos, and that's mostly because I know it's going to stick and it's going to stay. So I'm just going to put that down, and that will, the other side will be my base. And we're just going to cut here. And here. Like that. I might fold this side over since that's the side that's going to be sticking out a little bit. We'll fold that over. And then this will just cut off as well. A little bit quiet, I'm not sure why. But there you go. Okay, so we have our tag, the Garden of Eden. That's kind of pretty. I think I have some flowers in my larger book here. There's that one. Oh, I've got lots of flowers there. Got some pretty birds too. Those guys are pretty cute. They might be a bit dark for what I'm doing, so I'm going to choose a flower. Oh, but this one. So like that. We'll choose this flower. And what else? Maybe I'll take a little bit more of this paper. Oh no, I know what I have. I have some pretty, actually maybe I'll use that for the tab. Let's do that. Let's cut our tab out of this paper. Perfect. And maybe I'll put a bit of this on this side. So I've set that down there like that, and then we could put the flower over top. And maybe grab a label, which would be nice. So yeah, I'm just kind of goofing around. I felt like playing in this journal and doing something to zhuzh it up a little bit more. Straightening that out like that. Fold that over a little bit. So I like that. I'm going to put this on first because I don't want it to go over the top of the flower. So just get my glue on there. Trying to think if I have any kids' stories or anything. It's been a pretty quiet week, I'm going to have to say. There's nothing wrong with that. Quiet week, sometimes that's a good thing, right? Okay, so we've got that. We've got this. I've got some washi that I've been wanting to use. This is some washi that has a stripe to it, or not a stripe, a grid to it. I really like it. So, wonder about having that pull off that edge a bit. Oh, goodness. I've got a piece of thread stuck to my fingernail. All right, I think I might put this up at the top. This is very sticky washi. And here we go. Here we go. All right. I am still going to put some glue on it just to be safe. I'm using a lot more washi in things these days, and I'm really enjoying that. I'm going to set that up there. Or do I want to put this? You know what? I'm not liking that anymore, the color of it anymore. I want something a bit brighter, maybe. Let's see. Let's just have a look and see what I have here. A bit brighter or a bit pinker or something. Or do I want a little portrait? I might want a little portrait. I like this guy. What if we put him up here and then maybe a flower, or let's just work with him for now. I think I do want him up there. Let's cut these little corners off so that you don't see the white. Okay, so let's put this fella up there. See how that all comes together. Actually, I'm going to take it right to the top because I don't like how I have that, how I had this connected. It wasn't connecting in a way that I liked. Do I like it now? Not that one. This feels like a better color, if I'm honest. I'm going to put that there, I think. Yeah, I'm happier with that right there. Okay, good. Good. Those portraits, those are Tracy's family portraits, and I have to say they are terrific. They just add a little extra something. So just set that there. So yeah, I'm really happy with that card now. So you could write on the back. Very cute. And then it can go in here like that. We've got that pretty blue sticking out. And you know what? I've got this nice William Morris washi. Okay. This is the washi someone, I mentioned recently that I have some washi that's really sticky. This is it, the William Morris washi. I bought this on Etsy a long time ago, and I'm not sure that you can get it anymore, but, and it's super sticky. You can tell by how it adheres to my hand there. And I want to put something over here that just gives you that sense of the blue that we have on the page. Look at that. And then I can fold that over. We could cut it off, but I'm just going to fold it for now. But you can see that pretty blue up there. I just think that's really pretty. Could put something else on there if you wanted. I'm mindful of my time, so I'm going to have to try and finish up before too long. Let's see. I have, these are a couple of of labels. These are some Rachel labels, Roxy Creations. Let me just pull those out, and we'll pick something from here. I like this green one here, or the blue one. Let's use the blue one, and I might put the green one. We'll see. We'll put the blue one down here first and see what we think. And like I said, take it from there. I'm just going to set that down towards the bottom there. Love that. Probably not that one after all. Something like that there. No, I don't think so. I don't think I need another label. I think we're pretty close to being done on this page. I do have a little bit of this Italian paper, which might be kind of fun too, to put down to find a spot for. So let me just see. So I want to put a little bit right there. Yeah, I think I want to put a little bit right down there. Just makes me happy. I don't want to cover too much of this gorgeous page. I mean, it's rag paper and it's just so beautiful. So let's just put something right down here. Have it connect up a bit with that washi. And it just makes all of this look super purposeful. So that's it, guys. That's us covering, kind of revamping that front page. That's what it looks like on the inside. And I just think it gives it a whole new life. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.